Happy Friday, happy weekend. It's episode 141 of your favorite D list actor coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona. And I hope the sound is working this time. Everything, once again, is good on my side. Hopefully, it's on yours as well. That looks like a footprint right there. That's wild. I probably stepped on it with my boots because I had to wear them for stunt practice all weekend, and we'll get into that. Man, the weather here in Phoenix has been absolutely amazing. It's been in the 80s all week. If you can hear, my air conditioning is going full stride. It's another hot one here today. I believe it's 83. Feels a lot warmer out there, though. We got one like. Got my run in on Miss Moon in the house. What's going on? One watching live. Got my run in on Monday. Shannon in the house from Michigan. Hello, Shannon. It's 83 here. Just let you know. Air conditioner's running. So you know. She's in Michigan, guys. It's cold. All the workouts, got them done this week. Diet is feeling great. Everything, feeling like I can just go. It snowed where she is in Michigan. And what's up, Mark Axe, all the way over from the other side of the pond, coming from England, my brother from another part of the world. He is an awesome actor. He has been booking like crazy. If you don't follow him now on X, which is formerly known as Twitter or Facebook, go check out Mark Axe. He's a great actor. He's up and coming. He's out in the UK, and he is phenomenal. Go check out his stuff. And he's also on Instagram. And my mom is in the house. And hello, Black Cat 5 watching live. We've got 2 likes on this beautiful Friday now that we shoot at 5 o'clock Mountain Time here in Phoenix, Arizona, where, man, I tell you, you can't beat the weather. You just can't do it. You can't do it, man. I got a funny story. Hold on. There's my dude, Mark. Actually, I'll get to the story when I get to the auditions that I got to tell you guys about. So far this week, nothing new with writing. Last week, we got another page added to Hunter. I was able to hang with my man, Josh, over at Josh Makes Movies right here on YouTube. Go check out some of his work. He's got some really funny stuff up on there. And I believe he just finished a brand new one, which is an apology to the Oscars, which is absolutely hilarious. Go check that out over at Josh Makes Movies here on YouTube. Good stuff. No new writing on Contract the Series. Haven't seen any new posts. I know we posted a few things last week with some new scenes, I think, but nothing new on the writing. I haven't seen anything up in the script department. We all share scripts on different websites. Nothing new with Red Sand, still on WOCOO.TV. You got to download that, but from what I've heard, and I've got some feedback from X, Twitter, that a lot of people in certain areas are not getting that. So I guess it all comes down to where you're located for that to be in your area. OTT Studios, Z Void, and Future Today. Those are also distribution hubs. So we're not sure exactly where they're going to distribute it out to, but those will all be most likely international. And of course, hopefully by this summer, we are good to go G to G for Prime Video. And this time they're taking the entire series, not just the first episode, but all 4 of the mini series will be up on Prime finally. We did a little editing, and now all of a sudden they want the show. I love it. And of course, over on Tubi, where there's a lot of great stuff on Tubi, and I'm in a lot of it. So yeah, if you head over to Tubi, man, you'll find me all over the place. But Red Sands will be streaming on Tubi as well for free. Just got to watch the commercials because that's how people get paid. Other projects I'm working on: last weekend, we had rehearsals 4 hours each day for stunts for a fight scene in an elevator. I love some close quarters combat. It's fun. When you got 5 guys in the elevator, that's yeah, you got to really put in some time to get that right. We will be filming. They're actually filming today. That's 0 hour. which is my fourth independent project. Yeah, buddy, you know what's up, my man Mark. Which would be my fourth independent project since I've moved here in Arizona, and all filming in Phoenix and a little bit in Scottsdale, but mostly in Phoenix. This was going to be downtown Phoenix. They're currently filming right now. It's a 3-day shoot, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm on set tomorrow and Sunday. I believe both of them are going to be night shoots. I'm so much looking forward to that because once again, I get to do stunts. I'm a stunt coordinator. Very, very excited to see how this turns out. Great rehearsals over the weekend. It looks good, and we shot it with just the iPhone and put the scene together, and it's just it's funny because we're doing it step by step by step, and so it was just cracking me up. I thought it was just hilarious to watch the stunt step by step by step by step because it's 15 counts for the fight scene, and just to see it 1, 2, 3, and then play it out on camera is absolutely hilarious. It's going to look great. I can't wait till they get the big camera in there, and then we shoot it. It's going to be so much fun. But we all know all the extras that we're going to be shooting, all the add-ins and all the B-roll stuff. So we're very excited to get in there and get it done. Of course, my character has to do a few other things than just fight in this film. But this is another Phoenix shoot. I'm very excited. I love working independent film. It is a lot of fun because a lot of times independent film people will actually listen to what you had to say. So we changed the fight scene around a little bit to make it really fit in that elevator. And I think the director, who was also the writer, is very happy about it. And so I'm looking forward to putting on some great work out there, and let you guys know as soon as 0 hour. You know how this works. We shoot it. It's a 3-day shoot, and it could be 3-6 months of editing. You never know with some of these. There are shows that I've worked on 3 years ago, and they're still not out. And they had trailers out within the first 6 months. And if you ask what's going on with those projects, they'll just say we're editing. But on one of those films, California Dreamin', they've said on their website, once again, that it will be out this summer. So as soon as I find out what's going on with California Dreamin', because I really want to see it. It's my first time. It's going to be my first time doing a New York style accent for a Italian mob boss. So I'm very, very, very excited about that. Got a lot of dialogue. So it's a very action packed. I'm very excited about it, and hopefully it's supposed to be out this summer. But as soon as I find out, I will let you guys know. Same thing with any other project I'm working on, not just 0 hour. But as soon as it comes out, boom, I'm gonna let you guys know about it. And the last one that I did here, which is the micro short, once again, just some editing to do. But once that is done, I will be able to drop that micro short right here on YouTube, so you guys can check out the entire thing. I got a nice little stunt in there, and it's just can't wait till you guys get to see it. It's awesome when some people can come together who are all just into creating and making film. Like I said, we all met on LinkedIn, and then we had coffee, and then the next weekend we shot a micro short. That simple, that easy, man. When you get people, creatives together. Oh, dogs are going crazy. Yeah, let's let them bark for a little bit. They're wild. When you get a group of creatives together, man, and somebody's got a nice camera, you can make things happen. And we did, and I can't wait to once. I think all they have left to do is, because the color grading's done, and I think the last thing they have to do is just add the score. Because the music, the tone of the music can really change a scene. So, and the color looks great. It's shot out in the desert, and you just see how all the different greens that are out there. It looks pretty good. I'm very excited about it, and I can't wait till you guys get to see it. Now, if seeing me is just like, all right, TJ, we've seen enough of you, and you just want to listen to me, well, I just finished another podcast with Packers Without Borders, episode 257, which is available anywhere that you get your podcasts. I get my podcasts on Apple Podcasts, right there on my iPhone. Go check that out, episode 257, and it's top 10 movies and top 10 TV series, our favorites of all time. And we just chopped up about those shows. I'm also going to be on 2 podcasts next week, and on Friday I'll get all that information out to you when they drop and where they're going to drop and so far. So yeah, I think next one I have one on Tuesday, and I have one on Saturday, and I'll let you guys know about those. I like doing podcasts; they're a lot of fun. Yeah, especially when it's somebody you know and you've known for a while. So it's good times. 2 of my friends' podcasts. That's what I'm going to be on next. So, as you know, I grind away. I do have a manager, and I do belong to a couple different agencies, 2 different agencies. But I also grind. I grind every day. As soon as I get up in the morning and jump on this computer, I get on the websites and I look for work. I look for gigs, anything that falls in my wheelhouse, and I submit for. It was a slow week on the grind for submissions. I only had 9 submissions this week. I mean, we were averaging, I think, 15, but then we had that really, really slow week, which I think we only had 7. But I feel that all these submissions were very solid. Sometimes, like I said, I just go for them just because they're in my wheelhouse. I'm like, yeah, I'll give that a shot. And others are just like, you get it, and you're like, that's a terrible audition. I don't want it. But I do have 3 auditions next week. One of them is for a doctor. It's a monologue, and it's got a lot of medical jargon in it. So I'm working on that one. That's not due till like the end of the week. And then on Thursday or Friday, I have either day to do it. I have a hosting gig that I'm going to shoot. It's you have to improv the entire thing. They just give you like a basic idea, and you got to do like a 5-minute improv as a host for whatever they give you. And so I got to knock that out. I'm probably going to do it Thursday or Friday, most likely on Thursday, because Friday I really just like to focus on this show and then send in my Friday shout outs and all that good stuff. But the third one, which is due on Monday, is an absolute monster audition. 6 pages, got it sitting right here. It is for a Netflix new series, and it's going to be shooting in Mexico. So that makes it even more exciting. Really want to knock this one out of the park, and it is so in my wheelhouse. The character is military. The scene is very intense. I'm excited. 6 pages. I want to knock that out on Monday. I would do it this weekend, but as you know, we are filming this weekend, and so I'm going to have time just to peek at it when I can in between filming, because I really got to focus on my on that stunt, the fight scene that we have in the elevator. Make sure everybody gets in there, has fun, and comes out safe, and nobody gets hurt. But come Monday, I'm going to be knocking that one out of the park. I'm so excited about it. It's for Netflix. It's a brand new series, and it is, at the least, from what I would say, it is a full-on day player role, and it's got big role. And I can't wait to bust this out on Monday. So 3 auditions next week and 2 podcasts. So it's going to be and shooting all weekend. So wow, yeah, it's a very busy week for your favorite D-list actor. Man, that was a pretty good opener. We got a lot of stuff covered. Let's go ahead and everybody, it's time to take your break in between sections. So as you know, I got to have my sweet elixir. That is this absolutely amazing iced coffee that I make every weekend. It should be illegal. Oh my goodness. If I could bottle that up, man, that is sweeter than you who. Tell you what, man, that's good. That is the best iced coffee in the world. Sorry, I can't share it with you guys. But hey, if you happen to swing by Phoenix, you let me know and I'll make you one of those amazing iced coffees that I have every Friday. Remember I was doing like 4 coffees a day. Now I'm back down to 3, and I've only been doing the iced coffee on Friday. Don't know why. Guess I just don't need that much caffeine anymore. Except for on shoot. Oh, so the production, because I worked with some of these guys on this production before. Went and bought a 50-cup coffee percolator, so that I have coffee the entire time I'm on set, because I know how I feel about it. Because last time I sent the writer's mom to get me coffee at 2 o'clock in the morning because I have to have coffee to perform. And that was that short that I put up here on YouTube where I'm running and we jump over and my man jumps over the coffee. Oh, he's going to be in that too. So that's pretty dope, working with another guy from Phoenix that I've worked with before. So moving on to our first named segment of the series, the social media segment, because we're not just here on the YouTube. Oh no, my friends, we are all over the internets, to include X, formerly known as Twitter at TJWIMZ, Instagram at TJWIMZ, Facebook and LinkedIn at TJWIMBS, as in bullshiza or bullshit. And head over to IMDb for the latest and greatest in all the big projects that I've worked on and things that I have coming up and things that I've done. If you want to get more information on those, go over to imdb.me/TJWIMBS. And you can get the latest and greatest over there on IMDb. And IMDb has everything. That's where I get all my notes for, TJ's Hollywood Seconds, man. IMDb is the place. Go check it out. We're sitting tight at 346 subscribers. No new ones this week, and nobody dropped out. So, hey, that's pretty cool in my book. I believe there's no new videos or pics this week up online, unless you're on X. And I post videos every single day of my breakfast, which is, guys know I still eat a dozen eggs for breakfast. And I make a video of it every single morning when I say good morning to everybody over on X. My X folks, how y'all doing? What's up? IMDb numbers for acting are down, but IMDb numbers for the show, thanks to you amazing subscribers, especially guys who come in watching live, are up. It's Friday night. That means I want to drop this mic. The DJ is going to hit that beat, and we're going to have an up-down dance. But first, I got to have some water. Hit it, DJ. That's an up-down dance on a Friday night, brought to you by yours truly, because I have no sponsors. I want them. I just don't have them right now. Wah, 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 wah. I should have a new puppy video coming out, probably drop it Friday. Sorry, not Friday night. Wednesday night. Yeah. That's yes, sir. Just like Mick Jagger. You know what I'm saying? Mark's crazy. Yeah, but it should be one of Vader, because I already posted one of Mando out of the bath going crazy. And then now I have Vader's video of him going crazy out of the bath. That'll be Wednesday night, most likely, maybe Tuesday, depending on how I'm feeling about that. This segment, I think, gets shorter and shorter and shorter when there aren't new videos. I gotta post more. I gotta get like Mark. Mark posts like a maniac. He posts great. He always has good stuff for me to check out on all of his social media. So guys, hey, let's take a real quick break. Let's get some more water. Let's get some more of that sweet elixir, that magic coffee. Oh my God, it's so good. Oh, let me open this water. And I just realized I forgot to tell you guys the crazy story. So now it's story time. So as you guys know, I talked to you about this 6-page audition I have for Netflix. So, I'm reading it over and I'm like, I'm feeling pretty good about it. I got an idea of how I want to do the scene. So I'm like, you know what? Let's shoot it. Let's just, just to practice. Let's do some rehearsals. Let's just have some fun with it. Let's see what I can pop up like after just only reading the script a couple times. So I grabbed my trusty tripod, take it downstairs. We're going to go out in the garage. Got a nice plain wall, and let me see what kind of emotion I can bring out in this guy. Just quick rehearsal, and just see what I got, something to work with, something to play with. And plus, you don't want to. Well, when you're doing emotional stuff, the scene can drag a little bit, and they don't want the scene to go too long before the audition. I just want to show them what I can do, and then move on with the scene. So I go down there and. Right? You know what's up, brother? That's how you learn the script right there. It's right. You practice it. You rehearse it. That's what I'm talking about, Mark. He knows what's down. So I bring the tripod down and I start to, I open the clips to bring the legs down so I can get it to, because you want that eye level for the audition. You got to always have that camera eye level. And I go to let the legs down, and the whole freaking tripod just like freaking explodes. And I kid you not, it exploded. One of the legs flew off. The top part where the camera goes just snapped in half. I mean, I kid you, all I did was pop the legs out and put it down, and the whole thing exploded. Check this out, for real. Like, look, all these pieces just broke off of this thing. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, yeah, like it just like boom. And I'm like, what the shit just happened? Are you freaking kidding me? I'm like, whoa, what is going on? So I bring it upstairs. I'm like, all right, let me fix this. Let me put this back together. I start to put it back together. I slide the leg in. A piece of metal breaks off, slices right through the side of my finger. Blood, like, I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. All I wanted to do was record a video. Oh, now I don't have a tripod. So tomorrow, first thing, as soon as the BX opens up, I'm driving all the way to Luke, because I want the same exact one that I had last time. I really like this one. I want to get a new one. But yeah, that was like the weirdest thing. It just exploded. So now I'm just going to set my phone up best I can. And I want to rehearse the scene tonight, because in the scene, there is a little gunplay. And a lot of times they're like, oh, don't use guns in your blah, 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 in your audition. Well, I'm going to put a note in there that I am a legit armorer. And then because the way I feel about the scene, and to make the scene really work, I need to use the firearm because I need to show my proficiency for this character. And I think that's going to make my audition a little bit better than everyone else who's going for it. So I've already got it worked out. I just want to see my timing on a few things, and with the emotion. Yeah, and it's funny because I've already changed it like 3 different times, 3 different ways of how I can see myself doing this scene. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm very, very excited though, because this is one of those monster ones where you book it and you're probably it's gonna change your career quite a bit. So bam. All right, TJ's Hollywood Seconds. You may have heard this before, but I'm going to tell you again because I want to. 6 watching live. We got 3 likes. We got actor Mark Axe live with us in the chat. Man, have you guys seen this? They're going to do another live action Popeye movie. I'm okay with this. I think that's cool. There's going to be a Pinky Blinders movie, which I'm looking forward to because I love Pinky Blinders, one of my top television series of all time. There's going to be a Happy Gilmore 2. Yep, got that information off of the IMDb. The House of Dragons, the Game of Thrones spinoff, the prequels, has 2 trailers out now. 2, 1 for each house. And Beetlejuice dropped their trailer yesterday also. Go check that out. Most of the cast from the original is in it, so that's dope. I'm very excited. I love the original Beetlejuice. I'll probably watch it tonight just because the trailer came out yesterday. That would be so awesome. Yeah. If you haven't checked those trailers out, go check those out if you're down for those things. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about that. Thank you, Mark. There's a Crow remake, and I probably didn't mention it because I really love The Crow. And if it's a movie I really love, like Roadhouse, then I'm like, I'm not watching it. I don't care who's in it. So yeah, I'm bypassing The Crow. I'm bypassing Roadhouse. I won't do it. It's just like the Willy Wonka, man. There's only one Willy Wonka. I just can't watch the rest of them. It's got to be the OG. I can't do it. Now, if they make the movie completely different and do something great with it, awesome. Then maybe I'll check it out later on once I read up on it. But if they're just doing the same damn thing with just a different person, count me out. You got to do something new. When you're remaking a great movie, you got to do something new. Don't just make the same shit again, because we already know it's great. Take a movie that sucks and make it great. That would impress me. So not onto the box office. What am I watching? What's on TV, man? Fargo, season 4, episode 4. And Timothy Olyphant is now on there as a marshal. Oh my goodness. One of my favorite dudes, man. Wow, I'm loving this. It's great, just because these amazing. If you guys get a chance to check out Fargo the series, it is attached to the movie. It does. If you've seen the movie, you'll understand season one. Well, most season one and the tie-in. But it's a phenomenal series, and the actors that they get to come in and play these characters every season, it's a new time period basically. And I've only seen the crossovers they do are crazy of how they tie in the stories. And right now it's 1950 in Kansas, because it's the Kansas City, Missouri, because it's the Kansas mob that they're talking about. So yeah, it's a great show. Chris Rock is awesome. Go check it out if you get a chance. All the seasons. Season 5. I'm looking forward to checking that one out too. But right now, I'm jumping Fargo with another show, back and back and back and back. And the wife and I have been able to get in a little bit of viewing time. The other show is Shogun, season 1, which is I don't mind this because what they have now, and just the great actors. But it was a mini series when I was a kid called Shogun. And bro, just the cinematography, you don't even have to get into the story. I love samurais. I love Japan back in that day when it was just warring and swords and shoguns and ronin and all that great stuff. And I love any movie that has anything to do about that. So it's got me. But the pageantry of this show, it's so beautiful. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. And it's I'm glad they remade it now and the way they're doing it, because of the cameras and everything. It just makes it. Richard Chamberlain, yes sir, the original dude, he was the original pilot. Yeah, man, it's just I loved it as a kid, and I love it even more now as an adult, because the actors that they have on there now are just freaking ridiculous. Like I said, just the overall just wow of the movie. Yeah, phenomenal. And now it's a series. Oh man, season 1, episode 4. I'm absolutely loving it. Jumping these two shows back and forth is phenomenal. My brain is just in a frenzy with awesomeness watching these great actors do their thing on these two phenomenal shows. And they're both period pieces, which samurais. I love samurais. Okay. On to the box office top 5. At number 5, grossing 14 million so far, Kabini, if I'm saying it right. Cabini. At number 4, Arthur the King. It has grossed 9.8 million so far. Brand new movie just coming out this week, The Ark of Darkness, made 749,000 on its opening week, and it's number 3 this week as of Wednesday. And at number 2, Kung Fu Panda 4 has grossed 115 million. Jack Black is back doing the voice, so you know it's going to blow up. And at number 1, it has been number 1 for quite some time. Kung Fu Panda has not been able to overtake Dune 2. Sorry, grossed 214 million, and they're going to make a third episode or a third movie. Very exciting lot. Once again, another show with so many phenomenal actors. I love Josh Brolin. Huge Josh Brolin fan. No Country for Old Men, one of my top 10 movies of all time. That dude's awesome. Love that guy. Phenomenal actor. God, No Country for Old Men is good. If you haven't seen that one, please check that out. Well, thank you guys a lot for coming in. Now we got the new time at 5 p.m. I really appreciate that you guys take your time on a Friday when you can be out doing something, but you stay in there and you're like, hey, you know what? I'm going to listen to TJ blah, 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 blah for roughly 25-30 minutes. And I really appreciate that, guys, watching me drink my coffee to keep me happy. Yes. So next week I should have a lot to talk about. We got 2 podcasts. We got 2 days of filming. So much. 3 auditions coming up. Next week is going to be insane, and I can't wait to tell you how it came out with the Netflix audition. In my head, I got it. Once I get the tripod, I'm going to go out there and shoot this. Miss you guys too. Shoot this and get this out to Netflix. Oh, and this audition came through my agent, one of my agents. So shout out to NV Las Vegas for this one. Big D. Thank you. All right, guys, it's time for me to say thank you before I bid you adieu for the weekend. Namaste. Thank you all for coming out. Love all y'all. Have a safe weekend. It's in the 80s here, but I'm going to be filming at night downtown Phoenix, fighting in elevators, doing all kinds of futuristic sci-fi stuff in the proof of concept short film 0 Hour. You guys have a great one because I'm out this way.